Hi YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and how is everyone doing? I am home, you guys. Had the best time ever. It's been our season, that would be my husband and I, for vacations. We took the first part of our fall vacation last month. We went to San Francisco for a couple days, and then we took our second cruise to Mexico. That was a 4/5 day cruise. And we just finished up our second half of our fall vacation. We went to the great state of Georgia. Some of you may have caught my live video from Tuesday morning that I shared yesterday. Yeah, we're just at home. We got home maybe an hour and a half ago. It's a little past 8 p.m. and I have already unpacked, and I am sitting in my little crafty space. I tell you, it is good to get away, but it's nothing like coming home. And thank you, Lord, for allowing us to have a home to come to. The first thing I did when I came home was I went to check on my babies, my two dogs, my two big ones. The Chihuahua, he's with a dog sitter. And of course, they were just overjoyed to see me. It just feels good to be back at home. Yeah, we had a beautiful time in Georgia. And I'll talk more about that throughout this video. By the way, welcome to another Create and Chit Chat and Craft video. How is everyone doing? Once again, are you enjoying your fall? Now, one thing I did not see, I was hoping to see beautiful fall scenery. And I was asleep a lot in the car, so I'm sure I missed out. But it wasn't a lot of fall action going on. As a matter of fact, the humidity was very high. I was like, oh my goodness, it's fall and the humidity, you could just feel it, right? You could feel it through the window. I had to keep our window open all night. And it was just, yeah, it was crazy. I'm not used to that in our neck of the woods, though I think our weather, it's becoming more like the Texas and that Georgia weather. Yeah. But you guys, in this video, we are going to create, well, this beautiful background print. I made several different ones, but this is my favorite. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? This is actually, I think, a copy. No, this might be my original here. And these two are copies because I do scan my originals and print from them. I will use these prints in my custom journals and diaries and books. So we're going to make this one, and you know what? If you can't tell, I used my vintage office rubber stamps. This is the second way you can use them. Ooh, look at my candle. Okay, I need more wick. I try to use up, well, I have too many candles to use up in one season, but I try to remember to burn my candles during the fall and winter. And darn it, this one smells really good. I got it from Big Lots years ago. It's spiced apricot. But, yeah, this might be the end of this one. It's a lot of wax still left, but the wick isn't good. But anyway, I shared another video making junk journal envelopes using those stamps. Okay, you guys, today is November the 7th. I filmed this video twice, so I have the correct day. It's Wednesday night. Once again, about 8:30 in my neck of the woods. And I was trying to remember the last time I visited Georgia because I've only been there once. And then I remembered I had this. Yes, it's dusty and dirty. Not sure if you could see it. And I remembered the date was on this. So I last visited Georgia And this was done, of course, in Atlanta in 2004, January. How many years has that been? What's 18 minus 14 years? Wow. So I was long overdue, right? Now we went because one of my husband's very good friends lives close to Macon. He actually lives, what's the name of that town? Because there's a lot of towns. They all surround each other. Warner Robins. I think he stays in that town, which is close to Macon, which is close to a lot of other towns. So we spent a week there, and it was so refreshing. It was all about restoration, all about relaxation. Though I always love to do what I love to do, which is visit thrift stores, hit up the craft stores, especially Tuesday morning, hit up antique stores. I did a little bit of that, but I wanted my husband to spend time with his friend who he had not seen in years. I wanted that to be all about that time they spent together. And my husband's friend, who happens to be a pastor, bless his heart, bless his soul, bless his mind, because I couldn't do it. He did not want us to do anything. He picked us up from the Atlanta airport, took us back when we got ready to leave to Atlanta airport. Of course, he had one of his assistants who did the driving, but he was there and just spoiled us rotten. We ate out like every single night except one night, which was last night. My husband assisted. They made spaghetti, which was really good, but we ate out like every single night. And on Monday, he brought in a chef who cooked for us. I mean, he didn't want us to do anything. A couple days before we left, I called my husband to the side, and I'm like, you know what? I do have to hit up a couple stores, though, because I didn't want to inconvenience the pastor, though he would have loved to do it. I just wanted them to spend that time together, and I'm needy when it comes to taking me to different stores because I don't drive out of town, so I need someone else to take me. But I told my husband, I'm like, we have to rent a car today. This trip has been fantastic. It's been a blessing, but I need to get out and see fall scenery. I need to hit up some stores. Well, my husband told the pastor, he was like, no, we gonna work it out. Because what I tried to do, if we were in like a certain shopping area, if I saw Michael's, which one time I did, I'm like, ooh, take me there while you guys go do whatever you're going to do. So I was able to hit up a Michael's, I hit up a Joann's, I hit up a thrift store because we were in the vicinity already. But yesterday, my husband and his friend, they surprised me and took me to Tuesday morning. I was like, the void in my heart has been filled. Yep. When I walked into Tuesday morning, by the way, I filmed a live video yesterday. It was like I was at home. Yeah, my cup did not runneth over, and it didn't need to. It was filled to the brim, however. So that was the icing on the cake. So I do have some goodies to share throughout this video. I'm also going to talk about my fantastic, beautiful experience. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get started with some goodies that I found. Now, I went to a thrift store. I think it was called Abba House. I don't know which town it was in because once again, if we were headed somewhere and I saw a store, I was like, ooh, take me there. And, oh my goodness, God is so good. Because I prayed, I said, Lord, well, I didn't want to keep them in the car waiting too long. Well, by the way, they dropped me off and they went and got something to eat. But I was still in that mindset. I don't want to keep them waiting too long. And so I said, Lord, direct me to what I'm looking for. And I really didn't have anything in particular. But let me tell you, I saw a big basket filled with cards, and I got on my knees and I started sifting and sorting through those cards, and it wasn't long before I found, oh my goodness, you guys, look at this brown Santa. He's like, shh. By the way, Christmas is next month. Thanksgiving is this month. Can you believe it? But look at this, you guys. A little over, well, maybe it's been a couple weeks now. I shared a huge lot of African American greeting cards. None pertain to Christmas, though. And I got all of these cards for 49 cents. Look at this one. 3 wise men. Beautiful, right? I was like, Lord, thank you. And there were probably other cards because most of the cards were loose. And I was sifting and sorting really quick. Man. Okay, peace on earth. And once again, this thrift store is called, I think, Abba House. And look at this. And these cards, they're embossed and some are foiled. Beautiful, right? I don't have anything like this. And look at that one. Mary and baby Jesus. And then look at this. Santa. Oh, I love it. So there's 2 cards that I have duplicates of, which I think I have 2 of these. Look at Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. And I have 2 of this one. 49 cents, you guys. And I think I have 2 of that one. And after I found the cards, I then found the box. Look at the box. So there's a card that's the same as the picture on the box. So fun, $3. Now you guys know it has some age to it. I don't see a date. And then I picked up this card. I love it. It's embossed. Mary, baby Jesus. And then I thought this card was cute with the embossed angel. So I was so blessed to find this for $3. And I did pick up a couple other items. They're upstairs. I will share those in a second. And let's see. So I visited a couple of thrift stores, but I think I only purchased something from this store. Okay, so you guys, I'm not political. I don't really get involved with politics, though I do vote sometimes. I know I am bad, right? And so we did get our ballots in, but once again, my mind was kind of just everywhere. I think because of the vacations I knew we had. But make a long story short, what I'm trying to get at, we happened to be in Georgia at the time Obama was there. And at the time, Oprah was there. Now, we didn't see them because we didn't go to wherever they were rallying, but we saw like the cars and things like that. So it was pretty amazing just to be there at that time. And then we were headed somewhere, probably to, there's a store that's similar to Home Goods. I actually found a little teddy gingerbread. He is so cute. I'll show you him in this video. I don't recall the name of that store, but anyway, we were headed there and we saw a lot of cars and police. So we thought it was an accident. It wasn't an accident because we saw cars lined up for miles and people walking, and then we realized, you know what? Trump is in town. I had to look it up. I had to Google it. And I'm like, yep. So we happened to be driving down the street where Trump was going to rally. We passed by the airport, the private airport where his plane was going to land. So I had never been a part of anything like that, just to see it, you know, to be just amazing. It was amazing to be there at that time on top of the wonderful experience that we had. It just kind of added to our trip. I think that was so cool. I mean, we were so close. If we wanted to, we could have parked and got out the car. Either when Obama or Oprah was in town or when Trump was in town. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, you guys, some more stuff before we start creating. Okay, yes. I I have a card here. Yeah. Now, my husband's friend, he he took me to, oh my goodness, what is the name of that town? He thought that this particular town had a couple of streets filled with antique stores. Oh, you know what? I have it here. But when we got there, it was on Monday. All of the stores were pretty much closed, but there were like boutiques and other types of stores, not antique stores. So we went inside of like the only store that was open, and it's called Village Boutique. For those of you who live in this area, you might shop at this store. Now, we went in to only ask where the antique stores were. Now, I don't shop at boutique stores. I don't even like to go in because in my mind, they're really expensive. Well, we went to talk to this nice lady. Her name was, I think, Laura, and very friendly. Well, we got in there, started talking to her, just laughing, and found out that everything in the store was only $29. 29 bucks, people. Except for a couple of selected items, they cost more. But, oh, and there were a lot of items that was cheaper. Like she had some pretty sandals, $8 and $10. Well, I need to show you what my husband got me from that store. So we ended up shopping in that store, and my husband spent about 130 bucks on me, and he laughed about it. He's like, you know what? We came in just to ask a question. The answer was expensive. And then my husband's friend, who was the pastor, he also purchased some things for his wife. But yeah, I loved it. Now, I don't do a lot of shopping for clothes these days because I have a lot. And what I do buy, I normally get from Sam's Club and from Costco. But oh my goodness, I would shop at a boutique like this. It was small, but she had some nice selections. 6 items. 6 of the same items, like per shirt, per pair of jeans. And that's to ensure her customers, they feel like they have something exclusive. I love it. So yeah, I'll show you the items I got from the boutique. But you know what? I can't see. Let me put my glasses on to see if there's a city. Okay, Perry. Yeah, we were in Perry at this time. But we got our shop on, and then she told us about the Big Peach. People, my husband and his friend took me. They dropped me off. I fell in love. If you guys have not visited the Big Peach, the antique mall, you are missing out. It's humongous. It's an all-day excursion. Yeah, you go there, you shop, browse for a while, then you go eat, and you have to come back. Oh my goodness. So the majority of things I have came from the Big Peach. Absolutely love it. And let me tell you how God worked. The pastor didn't even know that this antique mall existed, and his church is 5 minutes away. Because they needed to do business at the church and run errands. So they were going to drop me off in Perry, go do their business at the church, and then go back to get me. But the Big Peach was 5 minutes away from his church. Ha ha! So let me share a couple items I got from the Big Peach. Oh, let me start off with this. And then after I share this item, I'll share one more, and then we will start to create our background paper. Look, you guys, huge. Now, okay, so I'm thrifty. Whenever we travel, I like to find, the cheapest hotels. Has to be, decent. And I use Hotwire for my travel. And I found some tickets to Atlanta by Delta, and it was nonstop, and it was super duper cheap. But Hotwire was having some problems with their website. And so I called in. Yep. And they also had problems, the representatives. Point is, they could not book our flight. When the website was working, of course, those tickets were no longer available. And so I told my husband, you know, let's wait several days. I'll check the prices because they change every day. Well, we ended up going with Spirit. Now, I didn't have a problem with Spirit, though their ratings are like 2, very low. But I bring that up because they will nickel and dime you. Like they make money based on the size, the weight and size of your luggage. So if you don't know that beforehand, you will end up paying a lot of money at the check-in counter. So, yeah, we had to pay. I prepaid for our suitcase only to get there to realize we had to pay $30 more because our suitcase was over 40 pounds. Like 10, it was 10 pounds over, but they charged us an extra $30. Now, I knew that, but I thought our suitcase was under 40. But anyway, I say all that to say, I couldn't shop a lot because I didn't want to pay that extra fee, an additional extra fee, in addition to the $30. I didn't want to pay over $80 for our luggage. And so I was really careful about what I purchased, but I had to pick up this. And it was only $7. And if you're interested in this, you could find this at stall number 904. I think this is raw silk. I'm not sure though, but I think it's silk. And I got a nice spool. It's a lot on it. And I fell in love also with the actual spool. This is like metal. It's not wood. And I thought only $7. And this dealer had more of these. I chose one that had more of the silk on it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to use this in my crafty projects. It's so fine. It's so soft. It's so delicate. And only $7. You can't beat that. Now, I do have pictures that I have taken. I don't have a lot, but if I remember, I will insert those pictures in this video. Okay, another item I got. You guys, it was so fun to shop at this antique mall. It was, you really can't, well, I couldn't, you can't tell the size of it from outside. You have to go in. I call them streets, but they're rows, and the rows are pretty long, but you have shops in each row on both sides. But there's a lot of rows in the store. I mean, you will get lost. And it's a nice store, too. At one of the other shops, I found this here. And it's vintage shelf paper. I fell in love with the border. And look, it has Woolworth, $1.39. So I got all of these. And they took off the price, so I forget how much I paid. So I think I may have paid about $5 for it, but I got 3 packs or 4. I have these 2 packs that's still in the packaging, and these are the same. And then, wait a minute, I thought I had 3 different. Okay, I may have another pack. But look at these flowers. Oh, and it says something right there. What does that state? It says 9 feet, genuine royal ledge, trademark, feel the double edge. And this does feel good, you guys, this bottom part. But you know I'm going to use these in my books. I love it. Look at that. And 9 feet per pack. So I have 2 of those. And once again, I have these 2. Totally love it. And we had a Woolworth growing up. Love some Woolworth. Okay, I'll share one more, and then we will start to make our background paper. So I got this from another shop, and I forget how much I paid for it. I got more. I just didn't only buy crafty stuff. I got some other things to show you guys, including a gingerbread piece. So I love vintage labels. I love mason jars. So this little kit is all about these vintage stickers. And do you guys remember? I don't remember the name of this Jello. Sure Gel. But if you guys do, leave a comment and tell me how old, because I don't think there's a date here. I found some vintage mason jar labels and kitchen labels. I shared them in a video a couple weeks ago. My neighborhood had a yard sale, and I found oh, some nice vintage ephemera from one of the yard sales. And then I have these labels here. And then check out these mason jar fabric lid covers. Got some cherries. Now I wish I knew how old this fabric was. I'm thinking, or I wonder if the fabric came with the kit, or did someone, oh, and it's all fruit. Oh my goodness. Look at these strawberries. Oh, I love that. Okay, I don't remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't that much. I think it was less than $5. Okay, so now we're going to get ready and create a background, our background paper. So I'm going to make a similar paper, but I'm going to use different colors. I used this rubber stamp. Now, use whatever you have. I picked up this one from eBay, and it was made in 2000, so to me that's vintage in the crafting world. It's by Stampa Rosa. It's a beautiful stamp. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's a background. Well, let me show you what I used. I used this beautiful Asian background stamp. I picked up this from a thrift store when we, let's see, in LA or Long Beach area, a thrift store there. We had just got off the ship and we were leaving the city, the cruise ship. And I told my husband, you know, take me to a thrift store. Went inside this thrift store and I found several of these sheets of rubber stamps, which I will share in a video. Okay, I'm not too sure which one I use, and it really don't matter, right? I have a motto for myself: don't think, create. I didn't put any thought into making. I made several different ones, but once again, this was my favorite one, and I didn't put any thought into it. Now, I will be using Fun Stamper's Journey. These 3 colors are brand new. They debuted in July with our July catalog, and they're so pretty. So I'm going to use those. I have my paper on a stamping mat. I found that it just works better with the stamps that I am using. And let me take a look at this, because I want to use a different, well, I can't well, let's see, I can tell. I think I used this stamp. I want to use something different. Let's use this one. And I have my paper like so. And I am going to, let's see, what color do I want to use? I know I want to use brown again, but let's use peaches and cream. And I'm not going to use a block, you know, and I do need another piece of paper. I don't want to get my stamping pad dirty. Okay, let's use this paper as scratch paper. I'm not going to use a block. I'm just going to use the stamp as is. It's an oversized stamp. So I have a piece of paper underneath part of my paper that I'm going to use, and I'm going to stamp a little off. You know, let's do it like that. And let's do it like that. Yeah, I'm not going for perfection. Look at that. I probably should stand up and press down a little deeper. But you know what? Ooh, it really don't matter. I got ink. I got ink on my fingers, my hands, but you know what? It's okay. So I'm going to stamp probably 3, 6, 7 times to get full coverage. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. There will be some overlap, so I'll continue to do that. I love these stamps. They're so pretty. You guys, and I only paid $5. Did I tell you that? $5 per sheet. And this particular thrift store had a lot of different designs available. Yeah, I only picked up several. I think I only got 3 total. Okay, back to my Atlanta, my Georgia experience. One thing I remember about Atlanta when I visited in 04 was the Waffle House. Oh my goodness. The Waffle House, it's a chain that serves, I don't know if they serve more than breakfast, but it's the breakfast that I remembered, and it's the place I wanted to eat at the most. There's literally a Waffle House. You know, here we see McDonald's on every corner. Well, they have Waffle House on every corner. So the pastor, he took us to a special Waffle House. One of his members is a manager at one. So we ate there. I'm going to turn the stamp like that. And oh my goodness. I tell you, when I ate there in 2004, I came home and tried to mimic how they cook their eggs, because I'm like, they put something in those eggs. So I came home and I began to put milk in my eggs. I began to put cheese in my eggs, all because those eggs were so good. And of course, the food was delicious. My waffle had peanut butter chips in it. I love peanut butter on pancakes. But you know what? I'm going to start using peanut butter chips. I didn't think it would taste so good, but oh, the peanut butter chips melted on that waffle. Oh, and of course I had the scrambled eggs with cheese. I was ordered by the pastor's young daughter to have onions and cheese on my hash browns, so I had to oblige. Oh, it was just so good, you guys. Okay, look at that's pretty by itself, right? That is beautiful. Right. I gotta take a little break. Let me show you guys my peanut brittle. I love peanut brittle. I got this from the Peach, what is it called? The Big Peach Antique Mall. I ate up the pecan. Was it pecan or cashew? That was recommended by one of the workers. So I had to bring me a bag for home. And this is the pecan. You know, all brittle don't taste the same, but this is some really good brittle. I love the actual candy part, how it tastes. So I've already brushed my teeth, and what that means is I don't normally eat after I brush my teeth. But this peanut brittle is calling my name, so I'm going to have me a small piece. Oh, it's so good. Okay, but this is gorgeous, right? Okay, I'm going to have to brush my teeth again, but I'm okay with that. And use mouthwash again, but I'm okay with that. Okay, before we continue, how about we look at some more goodies? Georgia is really, it's really beautiful. I love the homes. Oh my goodness. The front yards and the backyards are humongous. I told the pastor I could just run in the backyard and that'll be my workout, right? Just run around in circles. It's just beautiful to see that, because in California, though we have a lot of homes, older homes that have large lots like front yards and backyards. A lot of the newer homes, and when I say newer, maybe the last 10, 15 years or so, the front yards and the backyards are pretty much non-existent. And I do not like that, because I grew up in a home, and we still have that family home. In my family, we had a front yard and a nice sized backyard. And my grandmother has a huge backyard and a very big front yard. Not as big as the homes like where the pastor lived, but a lot of homes there, they just have a lot of land, and I love that. So every day I took their dog Bailey. Oh, pretty dog. Oh, she fell in love with me because I took her on walks every day, and then I snuck her food. I mean, she wanted to be around me all the time, and I miss her. I'll show a picture of her. I'm not sure what kind of dog she is. Absolutely gorgeous. I am with Bailey, our host family, and I just stepped out. And we're about to walk around. This is Georgia, you guys. Look at all of this space. Oh my goodness. Now the humidity is high. It just got done raining about 15 minutes ago. Dried up pretty good. And yeah, humidity is like the 90s. But I'm actually in Georgia. I'm excited to take this walk. I'm excited to experience something new. You see how big the houses are. And look at all this land. No, this is... I also ran in the neighborhood, and you know, the streets, they go up and they go down. So it was a workout. And then with the humidity, I was like, Lord have mercy on me. Just walk outside and start sweating. Okay, so let's share some more goodies. Alrighty. At another one of the, what do you call, I guess shops, right? At one of the shops, I found, now this is vintage, you guys. I think it's truly vintage. I do have some pads like this that I have found from the thrift store. I think they're back from like the 80s, but I do not have any that's this color. So it just makes me wonder if these are older. Well, I paid $5 for 3 pads. That was a really good price. If these are in fact older. I'm thinking these are older than the ones that I have. That was a steal. Thank you, Lord. The prices were really reasonable. Yeah, really good prices. Okay. At another stall or shop, the different shops, they specialize in different things. So, they did have, I think, a couple that had laces. I didn't really see a lot of crafty stuff, but I was looking for more ephemera. And if you guys follow me, you know I love to collect vintage patterns, especially the ones that are illustrated and the ones that have African Americans, in particular the afro. But I didn't find any afros this time. But take a look at this girl here. Love that hair. I don't have that one. And then this is all about tennis. So I picked up these, and these were only $1 a piece. That's a really good deal at an antique store, right? Yeah, because I've seen these go for like $5 at antique stores. So I picked up that. And then, let's see here. I found, okay, I'm not into the little golden books. I do have some, but I'm just not like that into it. But I did pick up this one because the gingerbread man and the golden goose. I thought, okay, I have to pick up this one. Now, I'll tell you guys this, though. I will have custom junk journal, little golden book, books for sale. I'm going to have a limited edition called His Birth. Yeah, I am working on that. But I thought this book was cool. Let's see what year it is. I think it's in the 70s. 1973. And it's all about the gingerbread and who? The golden goose. So fun, right? And I think I only paid $1 for this book. Yeah, I came across a lot of these books and in titles I hadn't seen. I mean, some were probably worth money. Okay, what else did I get? Oh, okay, I love precious moments. So I found this book of transfers. Now, did you guys do any of the HSN shopping on Tuesday, which was yesterday, right? Started Monday night. I was kind of off because the time was a 3-hour difference from the time in my neck of the woods. But let me tell you, I relaxed. We did go out that day, but when we got back, I was on my laptop. So I was watching the shows live at the same time. Of course, I was ordering. I had a real relaxed day Tuesday. It felt so good. I pretty much stayed up in my bedroom all that day when we were at home, and then I had a good nap. Oh, it felt so good. It was so peaceful. And once again, I always enjoy the HSN 24-hour. And this time I was actually able to order, because if you guys saw my last HSN haul video, then you know I had a difficult time ordering because we were on the ship when HSN had that 24-hour craft fair in October. So this book was only $3, you guys. I have some ideas for it. I found a large collection of Precious Moments magazines. So happy to have this. They also had another book. It wasn't Precious Moments, but it was a book of transfers for $3. I should have got it, but I had to be careful about the weight. As a matter of fact, coming back home, we had 2 suitcases. The pastor had given my husband a second suitcase. Only because we had an additional suitcase only because we were going to pay $30 for being over 40 pounds. So I told my husband we might as well just bring another suitcase back, and my suitcase could weigh 40 pounds and your suitcase could weigh 40 pounds, and we end up pretty much paying the same price, right? But that means I could bring more stuff back. But with that being said, I still had to be careful about the weight because we got to the airport and our largest suitcase was 44 pounds. And the smaller suitcase was 42 pounds. So we had to take some things out of the larger suitcase the airline attendant, she didn't care about the 2 pounds over with the other suitcase. So I ended up taking this out, the large one, because this thing is heavy. And it put us at 39.5 pounds. I say all that to say, I really couldn't bring anything else back, right? Okay, so I got that. And then I found I found this at one of the shops. Now this is not like antique or anything like that. I'm not even sure how old it is. It might have some age to it. But it was only $2. And I love, look at these weenies and the apples, the banana, the hamburger. It's carried by ants. I kind of went back and forth and I thought, no, I'm going to get this. Now this is paper you would print on, but I'm going to use this. Oh, it says heavyweight. Okay, I'll see how heavy it is. It's brand new. I'm going to use this in my journals. Okay, I got some more stuff to share, but let's go ahead and work some more on our custom paper. Okay, let me look at this to see what I think I did. Okay, now I'm going to stamp, the wood stamp. I'm going to stamp this one. Okay, and the color I want to use, you think rustic rose? No, you know, let's use pumpkin bread. Yeah, let's stamp this up. And once again, I'm going to stamp off a little bit, like so. Oh, that blends in nice. I like that. Ha ha! This stamp is gorgeous. And I don't want to over stamp this one, but I do want, no, let's turn it. I don't want it to be too busy. This is a nice size stamp. And I don't want to take away from the beauty of this stamp by over stamping. I'll put one right there. Look at that. It's coming to life already. Do you guys make background paper? Do you? Let's do that one like that. And what do you do with your background paper if you make it? Do I want to go this? Yeah, let's go this way. And I'll just let's see here. Make sure I have my protective paper. Do it like that, and then I'll do this side, and we will be done with this stamp. This is so pretty. I love these colors. Really pretty. Okay. Isn't that nice? So pretty. Alrighty. Let's look at some more goodies, and then we'll do the last step. Alrighty, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, let me share this first. So I picked up this book for $1. I have a lot of these types of magazines already, but this one, it had gingerbread people in it on different pages. So I had to pick this up. Now, you guys, I just love Georgia. Did you catch my accent? I don't know if I did that on purpose or I was catching the accent. Everybody speaks with the accent. It is so funny to hear it. My husband's friend, the pastor, he talks with the accent. His wife, his kids, the waitress, the waiters, those at the airport, everywhere we went, everyone had an accent, and it is so charming. I loved it. Man, I tell you, oh my goodness. My husband is like, we have to go every year or at least every other year. I concur. Oh, and then we went to a higher end mall. Oh my goodness. In Buckhead. It's an extension of Atlanta. I forget the mall's name. But Okay, I will share pictures, maybe a little snippet of a video. Well, Macy's, every year they have Priscilla the Pink Pig, right? It's like a little carnival that they have set up, but they have a pig train. Well, my husband wanted to inquire what it was. I really didn't pay it any attention. We went to go inquire and ended up buying tickets to get on the train. Now, I thought it was a train that was going to take us around the mall, outside mall part. We bought our tickets. We called the pastor and his wife over because we got them tickets too. People, when it was said and done, it was so fun. Adults do ride the train, but everything was pink. I think the pastor was embarrassed at first to get on the train because it is for children, but anybody can ride it. We had a lot of fun. It was so fun. I purchased some pig ears from the little store they had set up. The train was inside of a big tent, and it was really nice how they had it set up. Everything was pink. It was decorated really nice, and it was like a real train that you get on and around the tent, but they have it decorated with different things. It really is a fun sight to see and experience. So that was like the highlight of my mall trip, because I don't really shop at malls. They shopped at Macy's. I'm not really into the whole shopping thing at malls, but that was so fun. If you guys are in the area, you ought to visit. You can go yourselves or take your children. Visit Priscilla the Pink Pig. Macy's, they've been doing this for, I think, 65 years or 55 years, and it's only in that location. So you can't experience that anywhere else. That was super.
All right. Yeah. We're in Lexus. 4 tickets.
Just try it first. How long are you here from California? How long are you working here? Until when? Okay, just one ride.
Okay, so see, we getting a Pink Pig ride. Today's the grand opening, and we don't quite know where it's at, but we just kind of seen it here, and it's first day open. Macy's Pink Pig ride. It's a tradition. You go see all the, I guess, decorations or something like that. Don't quite understand it all, but Felicia got us on the Macy's Pink Pig ride. We was told it was a train, and this is a train. Yeah, I got a photo. Felicia volunteered us on the Pink Pig ride, and she is hosting this thing by ushering the pig ears. Hey, we following you. Wait till you see the train. You haven't even seen the train yet. Whoa. This is the Pink Pig ride. Felicia. The big, oh my goodness. We on the Pink Pig ride. I ain't never seen anything like it. We got straight hustle. Oh, the thing is talking. Oh no, look at this.
She said, I had a big job already growing up. Well, what about when I am grown up? I asked.
Oh, wow.
I said, the pigs in our family
this is beautiful. We're going to.
My friends what they would be, but I couldn't be any of them today.
We're going to look at this.
I was sad when I went home that day. But my mama said to talk to my friend one. She would give me
This is what happened when you run off to the bathroom without asking where it's at.
She came to Atlanta from a farm in Texas.
Don't tell me.
And the cab driver took her
Oh, wait a
to the
minute.
store.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not.
She knew it. She was
Wait,
even
wait.
raised the children.
Whee!
She retired. My mama became a guinea pig. I got real excited then. I said, I want to be the guinea pig. So here I am. And you know what? My aunt was I did what I loved, and I loved what I did.
We going twice.
Everybody has a special gift. We follow their heart. We'll all follow our unique
Around the whole tent. Around the tent is what she told me. Not inside the tent. Around the tent. Oh yeah. Thanks for coming. Merry Christmas. We got the sound. Oh, well, thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Priscilla. We on the Pink Pig Ride. All sponsored by Felicia and Felicia. This is amazing.
Please exit carefully. Love it. Got video to prove it. Okay, what else? I'm going to share that last. Let's see. Okay, so I found these cards. These are plain cards, and I paid $1 or $1.50 for these, and I'm so happy I got them because take a look. Isn't that so pretty? They're the same, but they're pretty. So they're actual plain cards, but I love this print. I don't know what year these were made, but $1.50 wasn't bad at all. Okay, let me share this next fun find. This was really, really fun. I love to collect vintage stickers. The real vintage ones, right? Not the 80s, though I love the 80s and the 70s. I love the ones from the 50s and 60s. I came across this shop, and how I wish they left the sticker for you guys who live in the area. If you want to visit the shops, you can, because this person had more stickers available. But I absolutely adore these vintage stickers. I paid $5 for this stack. And these are vintage, you guys. And I have quite a bit of sheets. I love these. I want to make envelope mail art using these. I'll put that back in the bag later. And then I paid $3 for this brand new set. So there's stickers. Oh, and there's a lot of different sheets. And then these vintage tags. How fun. And I love that I have the packaging as well. Look at that. That was Kmart. 77 cents. I didn't know that was Kmart. Oh, I wish it was a year. Oh my goodness. So I don't know. How long has Kmart been around? Kmart was around in the 80s because we shopped there. So I don't know. These might not be as old as I thought. I was thinking maybe the 50s. I don't know how long Kmart has been around though. But definitely the 70s, right? Or early 80s. So fun. And only $3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys because I do have some other stuff to share upstairs. I'm almost done though. Once again, I didn't get a lot, but oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not sure. This may have been a different shop. I don't know. Oh, it has the name 675. I think that's the shop number. But these were only $3, you guys. And you know what? I did not know that it was brand spanking new until I got back to the house and opened it up. So I found 2 of these, and there was, no, this wasn't the same shop with the stickers. I just had a flashback. I found 2 of these, but you know what? It was probably more. These, 80 for 10 cents. You know these are vintage. They're called seals, tags, and cards. Oh my goodness. I started to open up this one with my hands, and then I thought, no, I need to wait because I can reuse this envelope. I need to open this. They do go back. 80 for $10, and I will tape that one up. Okay, so these appear to be stuck together. Alrighty, let's move this out the way. Oh, I love these. Love them, love them. Oh, okay, not bad. Not bad. Oh, okay, look at... Uh-oh, some are stuck together. But they're still usable. So these probably don't stick anymore. But, you know, we have glue. I'm not sure if this is 2. If they're stuck together. Oh yeah. Okay. These are stuck. So I'm not gonna be able to save all of them. Maybe if I'm careful. But you guys see the images. Oh. These are old. Old. Okay, so I got 2 packs of these, and I need to research how I could minimize tearing these. Still not bad for $3. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side, and let's finish up our background paper because we are almost done. Okay, you guys have not seen this collection of vintage office stamps. If you guys saw my greatest craft find video, I did 2 of them and I shared vintage stamps in both videos, then you know the story of how this whole endeavor started. I'm not going to repeat that story, but let me tell you, this stamp set is similar. It's better than the stamp set I talked about in one of those videos that started my whole hunt for vintage stamps. I love this. I think it's 12 stamps. Some have never been used. They are vintage. These don't have the wood handles like these do, but I wanted stamps made like this. I'm not sure which ones were made first. It don't really matter, but take a look. Oh, okay, some are backwards. At all the different phrases. 3rd class. I have one that says 4th class. Handled with care. Paid in full. Well, you guys, this is what I'm going to use to finish off. You know what? Part of me kind of want to stamp. No, I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm going to use these office stamps to finish off my background paper. I'm going to start off with brown ink. Let's use the stamp only. Isn't that fun? And it has a hand. This would be so fun if you send happy mail of rubber stamped images. Okay, so I'm going to stamp off first and then stamp on my background paper. Some I'll do a full strength stamp. But some, I want that faded look, just like that. Alrighty, and then let's pick another. Let's do this one. Stamp off. And I used this stamp already in one of my other prints. So let's use a different one. Printed Matter. The reason why I'm stamping off first is because I don't want to forget. So I do it while I'm thinking. And I'm randomly stamping. And you see I stamped off there. Okay, so I do want a different color of ink. So I'm going to return back to Peaches and Cream. And let me grab some whites so I can clean off my stamps. As you can see, I'm really not doing that. I want to use this return postage guarantee. Are you guys liking how this looks so far? And I'm not going to stamp off with this one. Let's see. Let's stamp right there. It says return postage guaranteed. And I'm going to stamp right on my rubber stamp image. That is A-OK. And I want to stamp in different directions. Let me take off these. No, I need my glasses on, right? Okay, and then let's come down here and stamp here. And if I want to, I can get yet another stamp. But this is looking really good, right? Isn't that pretty? I'm going to call it a day. We're done, you guys. Let me compare it to this one. Both similar, different colors, beautiful. And it was fun and easy. So just another way to use office vintage rubber stamps. Of course, you could use any stamps that you have. I've been trying to think of different ways I could use these stamps because I have so many of them. I love that. That's beautiful. All right, let's share some more fun finds. I'm almost done. But first, a note about the pecan brittle. The brittle itself is a different texture than the cashew one I had. They had almond, they had peanut, another nut. I think I had cashew. The texture is more airy. I like it, but it's not as chewy as the other one. So just keep that in mind. If you like your peanut brittle to be a certain texture, I don't know. I've never had an airy. You can even see it here. You see how that looks? I've never had peanut brittle with that texture before, but you can best believe I'm going to finish that. The other item I found at Abba thrift store. I found 2 of these. I think they're curtains for the kitchen. I love these apples. I can cut those out. And I got, this is folded. There's no date on it, but it looks like it has some age to it. And then I could use, yeah, they're curtains. I could use both sides. So I found 2 pieces, and I paid $4 for both of them. And then I got the gingerbread, a pot holder, and a towel. I paid $1.89 for it. I almost didn't get it because it was made in China. I prefer something older, but I got it just because it's gingerbread. Okay, I got some earrings from that boutique, and I'm going to share those last. I was going to share my other, because I got 2 gingerbread finds. But before I share that, look at my pig ears for Priscilla the pink pig. I'm going to cherish these and wear those from time to time. But you guys, this right here was super fun. It's not gingerbread, but I saw these and I had to get them. I got them from the antique mall, and they're mice dressed up for Christmas. These were made in the 70s. I saw them and I knew I wanted them. Oh, look, her dress is up. Look at that. These are so cute. Look at those big ears. I'm a 70s girl. I love the 70s, and I think these are so cute, and I would love to learn how to make them clothing for the different seasons. I'm going to try my hand at that. These are so stinking cute, and I only paid $12 per mouse. I think that was a good deal. So yeah, it's going to be fun to pull these out for the occasion. And then, okay, this is a gingerbread find. I guess I'll share the one from the antique mall. Okay, I know you can't tell what that looks like the way it's standing, but this is actually a gingerbread. What type of, like a metal wire shape of a gingerbread, and this piece sits in here like that. Now he don't look like much yet, but there's 3 tiers, and each tier holds a plate. Wait a minute, no, okay, it's only 2 tiers. I thought it was missing a plate, but you know what, it's not, but it is missing something. His head is missing. Let me get that for you. This is his head, you guys. It's a real gingerbread. And his head just sits in like that. Of course, I would glue this down. I got this, you guys, for only $10. I will have a picture of him. Can you believe that? Now, I don't know how old he is, but he was only 10 bucks. And once again, I thought there was a plate missing, but he's complete. Oh my goodness. You know, I could not leave him at the big Georgia antique mall. I made room for him in my suitcase. I didn't care that his head fell off. I got him home safely and intact. Oh my goodness. What I might do, I might give him a fresh coat of paint. Now, the plates, they don't have any identifying information. It just says microwave safe and dishwasher safe. If you guys have any information about this particular gingerbread man, please let me know. But he is so stinking cute, and $10. Can you believe that?
Beautiful ginger people.
You know, Dad.
Yes.
Dad put it all together.
Look at it.
She actually put one together.
Oh, yeah.
Did you show
I think it was last. Oh, they're not on my phone.
Oh, she took all kind of. Was real cookies?
I baked some real cookies, but then I had some gingerbread stuff too. This is the whole gingerbread section. Oh my goodness. Look at it. All gingerbread people. This store is called At Home?
At Home.
At Home. In Georgia. Look at all the, look at the gingerbread house. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I probably can take this home with me. I can't get anything too big. That's only $10. Look at that. I like that. I think I want this. Look at this giant gingerbread cookie dough cutter. Oh my goodness. Look at that. If I could take that home with me, if I left all its clothes, I could fit that. That is too, oh my goodness. I want this. I want it, I want it, I want it. I've never, $60. I'm sure to go on sale. You know what? Let me get the SKU number. Oh my goodness, I love that. Love it, and love it. Look, you guys. And then up there are, oh, look at that tall gingerbread. Oh, oh, look at. I think I want red.
Oh, I didn't see the big gingerbread. Felicia.
Oh, you know, I just saw that. No, Now these are so cute. These are all musical teddy bears. I got the gingerbread, but they're so stinking cute. This is Santa. Okay, he's resting right now. 101 Dalmatians. Look at that. Dude, that's cute. Oops.
Shop that only had Christmas decorations. Actually, a couple shops. And I found him hidden like behind a tree or something and swooped him up really fast. Okay, the other gingerbread that I got. It was at that store that's similar to Home Goods, and I do not recall the name. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my husband, was it my husband? Or was it the pastor's wife? Or was it me? I went to a section that had a lot of those bears that sing and dance. And I was playing around with them. I actually videotaped it. And then I thought, I wonder if they have a gingerbread. And they did. He was once again hidden in the back. Oh my goodness, you guys. Take a look at him. He was only, oh, okay, the store is called At Home. He was 15 bucks. He was not on sale, and it didn't matter to me. And he is so cute. Okay, watch.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open
Look at that.
O'er the fields we go,
Laughing all the way. Bells are about to ring. Making spirits bright.
What fun it is to run and sing as there ain't something night. Oh,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
oh, what fun it is to
I
ride in a
love
one-horse
it.
open sleigh.
He is so cute. Look at that. I don't have anything like him. I've never seen anything like him in my neck of the woods. So I had to swoop him up. Of course, this store had a lot of gingerbread stuff. But once again, I was limited in what I could bring back. And he makes my cup runneth over. Speaking of gingerbread, I was debating, do I want to have another online gingerbread party? Whew, I don't know. But if I don't, I do have a special gingerbread haul to bring you guys. I'm going to do something nice. I'm going to try to, at least. Okay, now it's time to share my special earrings. All right, you guys, I'm not going to share the clothes I got from the boutique, but I am going to share some jewelry. I have not purchased jewelry in I don't know how many years. I do have a lot, but there was a time I used to buy a lot of jewelry from HSN. Yeah, it got me in trouble. That was back before I really got into crafts, and I still have a lot of it though. But at this boutique, I saw the cutest earrings, and I didn't take any jewelry on this trip, not even earrings. So I really was in need of some earrings. And you know, when I saw the cross earrings, I had to get these. And the boutique had buy a pair, get one free. So I got every single pair that they had that was a cross. Love these. And take a look at the turquoise. So pretty. And this is the pair that I wore though. I wore these like every day since I bought them. Got hair on them. Look at those, right? And I didn't stop there. I saw, oh, it's all tangled, but this necklace, it's like a I gotta untangle it, like a 3-chain necklace, and that pretty rose gold, like neutral colors, but of course you see the cross. Oh, a couple crosses, yeah. So I got that too. And it's really pretty when it's not tangled. It's like a layered necklace. So yeah, so I got that, and then I got this shawl. But it was really unique because you can actually slip your hands through it. And then I got this, the young girl said it was a kimono, but it wasn't a kimono. One of those wraps that you put your arms through. I love them. They're long. Haha, I got one of those. Yeah, you guys, I think that is it. For some reason, I feel like I am leaving something out. I will try to add some pictures and maybe short videos. But overall, I absolutely adored. I mean, I was in love with our vacation. I kept telling the Lord, I just wish time could stand still. And I knew that one day we would have to leave. And I dreaded that day. But when it came close to leaving, which was today, and I was ready to go because mentally I had to prepare myself for it. But it was just, that vacation was so needed. So hopefully, we can visit again in a couple years. But I think next year we're going to be the host. They're coming to our neck of the woods. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, no matter where you are in God's part of the world, no matter when you watch it, no matter what time it is. I hope you guys are enjoying. Well, it's fall in my neck of the woods. I don't know what the weather is in yours, but whatever it is, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like this video. And as always, blessings.